Next question from our audience, Lewis. In your opinion, do you believe 2020 will ever be revealed? In other words, I guess what happened in 2020 will ever be revealed?
100%.
Yep.
I do. I do think there are some things that won't be revealed because the animosity of we the people would be so high that it could create serious problems. And the other reason why is I believe in order for us to win this war, you have to have people as whistleblowers internally. So they may give a bad guy a deal where, hey, we're not going to expose you and we're going to keep your legacy intact, but I need names, addresses, I need pictures, I need to know exactly what's going on with these evildoers, these pedophiles, these baby eaters, these human traffickers. So they'll make that trade. For so that reason, a lot of the things won't be exposed. But I do think the stuff around the election 2020 will absolutely be 100% revealed. In fact, I just have no doubt in my mind.
I have to remember they can't hear me when I'm not on camera. So I think you're right about it. But here's the other piece. It's already being revealed. It's not a question of if. It's really a question of when at this point, when it all come out, right? And we've gotten so much of it, and there's more information that came out over the weekend about, here are the accurate counts that happened in Georgia. Here are the accurate counts, but we're seeing it again and again and again. So the real question is not so much whether it'll come out, it's whether the mainstream media will ever admit to it. I think that's the bigger question, because what we're saying is when the mainstream media admits it, then it's real. See how we're conditioned to play that game? It's not real unless mainstream admits it. But we know it's real. We have all the evidence. We have all the receipts. We've seen it. It's just because, mainstream media is not talking about it that it feels like it's not real.
Yeah,
You know,
I'd agree with you. 100.
not 99, 100, huh?
All of them.
I
All of
get the full taco. I love it.
all of the taco.
Is Joe Biden's CEO only for Washington, D.C. corporation? That's an interesting question.
I, okay. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Yes, 100%. That's exactly what it is. So Joe Biden is is president. So when the people say he's not, it's not true. He's president of the corporation of DC, which you can equate to United States of America, not the United States. So I said this for a while, and yes, I do believe this. Call me wacky, but we said this way before some other people dove into this and started really digging in more, and because this was more of a feeling, a resonance we got. I didn't have any evidence of this a few years ago when we were saying this, but we said I believe there's two presidents at one time, and I believe that's still possible, which would follow up with a question that we may have on here because it seems to be asked a lot. So why isn't Trump doing this and why isn't Trump doing that? So if we do have that question, I'll get into that. If we don't, then I'll follow up with this. But yeah, I do think Biden is, but it's a fake Biden administration. That's the other thing we have to know. That part of this is a movie. I don't agree that every part is a movie, but that part is absolutely a movie. We've even seen their digital studio across the street in Washington, D.C., and in two other places in the country, Tyler Perry Studios and another place. So that the Biden administration is a movie. There's no doubt. Now, I know we have a lot of new people watching here that may be not up to speed on a lot of this. So that may seem really wacky to say. And maybe seem to wacky to say if that's not the same Joe Biden that it was, 6 years ago. It's not. There's evidence of that. And I know that seems wacky for any newbies that are on here, but hang in with us because we're going to show you a lot of interesting takes on things, but we're also going to show you evidence of all of this. So no, or yes, he is only of Washington D.C.,